See the ball? Look, I was using Steph Curry. Like always. Not gonna lie. See, look. I was using Stephen Curry. And I ended up shooting it all the way from back there. No lie. Yeah, I used Steph Curry, and I just shot it and banked it. I'm not lying.
And the pass to Plumlee. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through.
Guys, I'm here with Steph.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for New Orleans, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
One strong area has been their work on the boards. And you're trying to get ahead in the score and stay there, it often comes down to a few extra possessions. That's why any extra rebounds can make a big difference. Now they have to come out in the second half and attack the glass with the same vengeance.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Where was the sense of urgency? We all know they're capable of playing better, and no one wants to give up a ridiculous high shooting percentage. They need a little attitude adjustment in the second half, or this game will get away from them.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 21 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Maurice Spates out there with Green. That's the Warriors' 5. Unloads from 13. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Let's see if Steph Curry can do this one thing. This one shot again.
Curry. The full court prayer falls off target. Thompson against Holiday. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
All right.
That's foul number 2 for him.
This is game number 1 of the playoffs. So.
Oscar Babbitt. Uncovered. Can't hit. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
The drive by Monroe. The shot will not go. Curry was a nice D. And it's Green with the jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
All alone. Draymond Green with the rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Thompson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Iguodala outside for the lead. Babbitt grabs the board. Babbitt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday against Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him. Timeout called for Warriors.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazzilli comes in for Green, and it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Cole dishes to Douglas. To the middle. New Orleans moving it around. Anderson outside. Douglas against Curry. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Warriors trail by 3.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up.
No.
Pelicans leading by 6. Cole, the pass to Babbitt. Inside. The shot's good from Douglas. Douglas has got 5 points now this quarter.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Curry's shot is good.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Anderson Varejao checked in for the Warriors. And then for New Orleans, Plumlee is checked in for Anderson. And it's Pondexter in for Luke Babbitt. And Cole kicks to Asik. He feeds it to Pondexter. Asik with a screen on Barnes. Cole dishes to Asik. The wide open look for Plumlee. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Barnes, and it's Golden State with another.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Curry with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the paint. And then Asik with the dunk.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Curry. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. In the corner, Asik with it. Dishes it to Plumlee. He kicks it to Pondexter. The feed now to Douglas. High, arcing shot. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry, good. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Asik. Makes it off the glass. Asik's got 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Plumlee with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Well, for New Orleans, shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Ryan Anderson. He's out there with Luke Babbitt. Craig Monroe is out there with Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Anderson gets it to go.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Monroe right side. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. New Orleans leading by 3. Holiday with it. And it's Monroe, top of the key. Holiday goes in. That's tipped. Iguodala, the pass to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got 39.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And Holiday, here we go. And Monroe kicks to Babbitt. Gets himself open and drills it.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
He's fighting.
Called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
He can shoot, though.
Second shot opportunity. And that one comes up a bit short. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green passes to Curry. Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Thompson misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked.
Guys,
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Takes a three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday against Curry. Holiday left side. Left side Anderson. 5 to shoot. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Thompson. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. You got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in. Holiday dishes to Anderson. And the rejection by Ezeli. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. No good. Good D by Holiday. The Pelicans trail. And Anderson has it in the corner. Screen by Monroe. Anderson with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Offensive rebound. Monroe. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And what a game for Monroe. 8 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. And he does get the second one. And that gives them the lead.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Holiday with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Down low, the kick out to Holiday. Puts it up from 12.
No.
Warriors with the rebound.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 79. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Monroe, the pass to Holiday. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Please, I'm just going to leave you in this one, guys. Please.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
You shouldn't turn this stuff in overtime. I don't think.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run. Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to Anderson. Shoots from 14. But he gets it back. And the rejection by Iguodala. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And I bet you the Jordan player...
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs
that
away.
half-court shot, look at that.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1.
Who do I have to go? We're gonna get our team good. Board Gaming Vlogs, yo. So if you subscribe to me, I got you, bro. I'll subscribe to your channel. You know what? I got my channel on here right now. Actually, Bart Daniels, I'm actually subscribed to you. I'm gonna subscribe to you right now, bro. But promise me, guy. If I subscribe, Bart. I got you, bro. I just subscribed to you. Bart Daniels. I just subscribed to you, bro, so. Guys, ready? Here we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series. here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight...
Just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And, of course, they're still without Anthony Davis.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Holiday. Anderson is out there with Greg Monroe. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. Now here's Iguodala. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Warriors on D. They won in their last outing. Saturday's game.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Holiday attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And so he draws the foul.
He's going to get some shots.
Trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
First
one falls for him.
We're going to make a miss. They're going to try.
And he makes both free throws.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's Golden State.
Ooh.
And Curry, here we go.
Ooh. Did you guys see me break his ankles? Ankles. Hold on. Bart Gaming and Vlogs, if you're still watching, rate this ankle breaker from 1 through 1. How do you, from 1,000 means I broke his ankles totally and that he's done with.
No luck.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
And it's Spades with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Anderson kicks to Pondexter. Monroe, the pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Holiday. Now here's Curry, guarded closer. The 19-footer is on the money. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Holiday kicks to Monroe. Here's Pondexter, and the rejection by Iguodala.
He makes that.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, we're going to get 9. Watch this.
Warriors trail by 5. 3-pointer. Another miss by Curry.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Azili can't get it to go.
Pelicans
leading by 7. Pondexter dishes to Holiday. Monroe, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Count that one. 6 points for Steph Curry.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Holiday. The pass to Anderson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run. And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Holiday attacking. Pondexter from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. It's Curry outside. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
A steal. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Cole kicks to Babbitt. Plumlee, the pass to Cole. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. The Warriors pull it in.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And so here is New Orleans after the miss from Klay Thompson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Warriors trail by 4 from deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by Thompson. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Hasek. Barnes grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Bogut, and there's the feed to Ezeli. It's Curry outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 15.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
This
He's a key contributor for them in this quarter.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here.
22. As long as you don't if I can.
And both free throws good for Cole.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's okay.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. outside Curry.
8, 7. You gotta hit it once at 1.
From the arc. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. New Orleans on top, up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Anderson Varejao out there with Green. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And so here is New Orleans. Here's Monroe. Here's Anderson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Hey, Steph Curry, please.
Warriors trail by 4.
We're depending on it.
It's Curry outside. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And Holiday gets to Anderson.
No, because he missed one.
Off target with his 3.
Even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
So it's the Pelicans now. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Anderson Varejao. Here's Holiday. He's got 9. Over to the wing. Here's Anderson. And again, New Orleans has no up. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. The Warriors, number 1. In third, the Pelicans.
When you think about the things that make a team competitive, I mean, you have to look at field goal percentage. And the guys on both of these teams have really been shooting it well. That means they're more effective when they have the basketball.
More open. I hate this.
Here's Pondexter. 5 points in the game. No one near him. And again, New Orleans has no up.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Passes it to Holiday.
Everybody get a man.
Anderson against Spates. Here's Holiday. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Holiday's got 11 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala.
Get him in.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And good on the basket. Book it. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Launches a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 5 points in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Holiday, a screen on Spates. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And here's Iguodala outside. The rebound by Anderson. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Iguodala. Good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Monroe's shot is good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The Pelicans trail. Curry brings the double. Dishes it to us. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Babbitt. Takes it off the glass.
And now
a 3-point Pelican lead.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the 3-point attempt by Andrew Bogut. From deep. A shot by Curry, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Releases. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Cole dishes to Babbitt. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Babbitt's got his second basket of the night.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
On its way from Curry, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And that's a big...
So the clock runs.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Golden State, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And it looks like this game could go down to the wire trying to achieve that goal. This game is definitely still up for grabs, the way these two teams are battling. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Their transition game was really strong. It really fueled them, gave them a big injection of energy into their offense. If they can maintain that fast style in the second half, they got a great chance to take control of this.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will...
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 34 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in.
You can 34 points.
You know how much I love to see guys.
So I have 38 points.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ryan Anderson out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then there's Monroe. Then it's Holiday. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Taken away.
No,
and there's the call on Klay Thompson.
4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Okay. Hold on, I just gotta write down something, guys. So I got 37 right now.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here is Holiday. The 8-footer. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the shot is good.
D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Holiday's got 15 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now Anderson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pondexter, no good.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Thompson misses. Pelicans trail by 4. He's covered by Iguodala. It's stolen by Green. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh! Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Monroe, no good.
Tell you what, shooting 20%, this will play out for this squad.
Another miss by... Iguodala. For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Timeout called the Warriors. Vazilis checked in from...
Hold on, guys. I gotta see game stats. We gotta see Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry should be in the... Stephen Curry with 40 points in the game.
Reese Spates. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 42 in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Anderson. And Iguodala comes to help. Anderson kicks to Monroe. And that one goes long. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Shoots from the corner. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. And he gets the bucket. Pondexter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
But they recover it. There's the dish to Curry. He kicks it to Ezeli. Back to Curry. Another shot. No good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Holiday. He's got 15. Here's Pondexter. Here's Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Pelicans have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and that one falls for Monroe. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala, and so he makes both from the line. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry, the 15-footer. Good. Curry's got 44.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Plumlee is checked in for New Orleans.
Pelican substitution. Miles Plumlee.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the 3rd.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Cole. Kicks it to Bennett. Feeds it to Cole. And again, no good by New Orleans. Shoots from the line. And that one hits back iron. Pelicans trail by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Pelicans shooting straight 49% from the field. He feeds it to Ashe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejão. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And so Ashe nails both of them. Warriors leading by 4. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Varejão. Curry's got 52 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Deep and released it in time, but it's off them. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Harrison Barnes is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Verjao in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so here is New Orleans to the paint. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. And the layup is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh.
Here's Holiday. And a miss there off the inbound. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits both from the stripe. Holiday with it. To the middle. Here's Monroe. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. Curry attacking. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Curry's got 56 points in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
They set the pick. Guarded by Curry. And Anderson has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Warriors leading by 5. And Spates gets it to go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday with it. Picked up by Thompson. Holiday dishes to Monroe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Anderson Verjao. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And both free throws good for Curry.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here is Holiday. And so it's Golden State with it. Thompson for the triple. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 11. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Holiday gets the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They get it again.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Here's Pondexter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Anderson. A baseline J. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala's got his third rebound tonight. Takes the 13-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 62 points for Steph Curry. Pelicans trail by 8. Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Fades back. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On its way from Curry for 2. Pelicans pull it in.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. 1:30 left in the game. Now Curry. From downtown, that one goes. Curry. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Wow. What can you say?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 11. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Thompson. Screen by Monroe. Deep 2 from Anderson. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so here is New Orleans, a 12-point game. A nice shot by Pondexter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ezeli, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Clark kicks to Iguodala. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 11. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Yeah, there really isn't much for them to be talking about. This is rubbing it in and adding salt to the wound.
Andrew Bogut. Harrison Barnes. Stephen Curry.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is big. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game, in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this court. Wow. You get jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.